Alright, remember this thing from the battle box? Well, I read the front here. It says, do not open until ready to use, which means we're using it right away. Alright, so this side also says that, do not open until ready to use. Now, I thought this was two different flavors, but it is two flavors, but it's two different things. This says Water Drop Plus for use in fresh or brackish water. And then the grape one here is Seal Plus, desalination filter for use in salt or fresh water. So they are actually two different products. Anyway, this one says about 6 to 8 hours in salt water, which we're not using salt water, we're using fresh water. 4 to 6 hours. All right, warmer water means filter or faster fill time. I do not have warm water, I actually have cold water here. And this one says about 6 hours in fresh water. All right, faster with warm. So we're gonna throw these in this these bowls of water here and see what's going on. So again, as you saw from the battle box, the outside is supposed to be a little slimy. I don't know why. Here's the grape one, and here is, if I can get it out, it's kind of stuck to the edge, the orange one, which, holy moly, smells super strong of orange. It smells like those, you know, those like frozen juice, you know, sticks you get in the summer. I don't know what they're called. You know what I'm talking about. It's a little tube of sugar juice and then you just freeze them. That's exactly what it smells like. Very sweet, sugary juices. God, the inside this pouch smells so good. All right, so there are straws in here, I believe. Yeah, the pouch is all sticky. Yep, there's two little straws. Grab one of those. Like I said, they look like coffee stirrers. I'm just gonna leave it there so I don't lose it. There's the other one. It's in here somewhere. Yep. Okay, so yeah, we gotta wait 6 hours now. Unfortunately, it's evening, so this won't be done until probably 11 o'clock at night. So I might have to finish this video off inside, but we're gonna see what these things are like. I'm gonna try to push these all the way under, and we'll see. It's supposed to work by osmosis, right? It's supposed to just suck through the wall and fill up and mix with the juice that's in there, but we'll see what's going on. Great one says it's 200 calories for the whole pouch. Same thing for the orange, 200 calories. All right, 230 milligrams of sodium, 50 grams of carbohydrates, 16 grams total sugar, includes 16 added sugars. Yeah, so I mean, it's supposed to be, I guess, survivally. I don't know. We're gonna see though. Like I said, because I opened the pack, now I'm paranoid that this won't work how it's supposed to 6 months from now or 2 weeks or whenever it was gonna rain and I was gonna do the video. So that's it. I'll get back to you in 6 hours and we'll see what this thing looks like and tastes like. All right, so it is nighttime now and we have 2 bags. All right, here's the grape one. These are filled, like there's a lot of pressure in these guys. They don't feel slimy, not nearly as slimy as it was earlier. Here's the orange one. And looking at the water, it's not like anything leached out. The water is not orange. What was that noise? That was a weird thing. It was hissing at me. Anyway, oh, there it is again. It's weird. You hear it? It's kind of hissing. Anyway, so like I said, there's a tremendous amount of pressure here. It's pushing through. Anyway, the purple one's not doing anything. Is it? No. All right, so we got these straws. All right, and we're supposed to be able to just stab this in Capri Sun style. There's no sharp side of the straw, like a pointy side. So just jam this thing in here or what? All right, so there's a semi hole there, but I'm destroying this straw. All right, I'm gonna have to use a knife here. All right. Now, you're supposed to stick the straw in there, but you can see I'm breaking the straw. Just cut a tiny little hole. All right, I'm assuming if you're using survival water, you probably have some kind of a pointy instrument that you can make your own hole with. Come on. It did make a hole, right? This is incredible. Okay, now there's a massive hole. Alright, straw going in. Let's go ahead and see what this guy tastes like here. Alright. That is not great. Now I will say, if you're filtering water out of a dirty pond or something, I'm sure that it doesn't taste great as it is. There is flavoring here. It's definitely grape. It's a little bit tart. It's way too sweet. Yeah, it just tastes like a really cheap, like just off-brand juice from the store. Like, you know, those barrels of juice, it's just sugar water. That's what it tastes like. So yeah, not super impressed with the flavor. I love the idea of this, but the flavor, I mean, look, if I'm surviving or something, especially if I'm a little kid, this sure beats just dirty water. Let's really try to get this straw. That is not working. Gotta go with the knife. Which in this case, obviously, we lost a little bit of juice. There's some more juice. All right, let's try this this orange. See what's going on with this. Swish around a little bit. Orange is the same thing. It's a little tart. It's very sweet. There's definitely, you know, sugar in there. Yeah, nothing nothing crazy. I mean, it took a long time for this osmosis, you know, to actually work. It's not a big deal. Realistically, you're in some kind of survival type situation. You throw this in, you know, in water somewhere. You obviously want to make sure it's not going to float away or anything. You come back later and you have, you know, a fruit juice. It's not something I would stock up on. I wouldn't, you know, get a whole pallet of this stuff. But it's kind of an interesting thing, you know. I talk about this all the time when you're actually preparing for survival and people buy the 55-gallon, you know, things of beans and rice and stuff like that, and you have kids, or, you know, maybe you have some elderly folk in your family, that stuff gets boring. You know what I mean? You have to actually pack food that you're going to eat and you're going to enjoy, because I'll say this, when the stuff really does hit the fan, if it ever hits the fan, you want to have enjoyable moments. Food and eating is going to be some of the best joy you get. When you're working hard trying to survive and shooting at strangers and trying to keep your kids alive and stuff, there's very few joys. You're not going to be enjoying your hobbies. You're not watching anything on Netflix. You are just living. You know what I'm saying? So some food, maybe a little alone time with the missus or the mister or whatever. You know, that's where you're going to get your joy. So having horrible food that's keeping you alive, but you know, is painstaking to actually consume, not a good thing. So something as small as having a couple of these packed away, maybe once a week, maybe once a month, the kids get to have a little treat, you know what I'm saying? Or yourself, you get to have something with a little bit of flavor, and you're not just drinking water all the time. You know, so that's how I see these, you know, shining, let's just say, if it hit the fan. But yeah, not particularly delicious or anything. Definitely what it's supposed to be. That definitely tastes like grape juice. That definitely tastes like orangeade, something like that. But, you know, sweet. It's definitely sweet. Maybe you need that sugar kick. You know what I'm saying? Like right now, I'm just doing a video at night here. I don't need a sugar kick at all. Going to bed in a minute. You know, if you're busting out calories all day long, you know, trying to survive, then yes, this I think would be a very nice, you know, let's say energy drink, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, that is it for now. Unfortunately, I had to use these right away because I did open the pack. I got all paranoid that it wasn't going to last. So there you go. Impromptu little testing. So that's it. Let me know if you guys have ever tried any of these osmosis style water filtration packs. As far as the brackish water one, that's kind of whatever. I don't mind having dirty looking water as long as it's you know, there's not, you know, big rocks or mud in it or anything. But the salt water thing is kind of a big deal. I don't live by the coast. If I did, I would absolutely be preparing to filter salt water into something that's potable. Luckily, I don't have that concern, but I would think that's a particularly interesting version of this. I'm not sure if anything's actually different. I don't know if there's different bags for those things, or if it's literally the exact same thing that's marketed 2 different ways. I don't know. Maybe you guys can tell me. But anyway, that's it. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you tomorrow with a brand new video. Take care.